Hello there, Grace Church. I hope we're all having a great week. Paul and I have decided for the next few weeks to put together some devotional videos, which will be some reflections and some worship music from the Songs of Ascents to encourage us during the summer months, particularly as we start gathering again. We're going to start in Psalm 120. Now, the Psalms of Ascents were songs sung by those on a journey up to Jerusalem. The people of God would gather 3 times a year to celebrate what the Lord had done for them in the Passover, the harvest, and the Feast of Tabernacles. And as they went on their journey, they would repeat these psalms, moving from far away right to the heart of Jerusalem in the temple. And so as we look at Psalm 120, that's what we're doing. We're at the beginning of a journey. That Psalm 120 can be best summed up by the word displacement. What I mean by that is the psalmist starts far away, surrounded by enemies who are for war and not peace. The very first verse says, "I call on the Lord in my distress, and he answers me." The fact that the journey starts with displacement and distress should be an encouragement for us as we begin the journey to worship the Lord, to gather with his people, moving closer and closer to him. We don't start the journey with everything sorted. We don't start the journey with our lives in totally the right shape. These songs for pilgrims begin with distress. They give words to perhaps what we might be feeling after a long time of not being in the Lord's presence, as these people would have not been at Jerusalem for many, many months at a time. It helps us to feel that sense of angst and distress and to give words to it so that we can know as we begin a journey which will end at the Lord's side with his people in worship and praise and glory. It is okay to start with displacement. To hear a phrase we might have heard a lot in the recent past, it's okay to not be okay. As we start a journey through the Songs of Ascents, we start with distress and displacement, but looking forward to hope.